brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it will be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night. And by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week one. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
A gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
First down. First and 10 at the
Back to throw now on first down. Pass caught by Fannin. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense. So you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready. Ready.
Here's second and 8. Miller got hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat. Brought the heat there that worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now it's second and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Fields. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Here comes the Saints punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checks it down to Jenkins. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be second down. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key is going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game,
he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
At the 45-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
and that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Come on, set. Set, go. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He throws it and hits the slant route to Thomas. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He gets away from one. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go. Good night.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Green light.
They snap it to Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Fields. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's Fields on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. On the counter, ETN. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. That one goes for 24 yards.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope that you get your defense going one way, they send him the other, and he picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
we go.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns 17. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with third and just a couple. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Fields. And that will be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Fields now to throw. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on downs.
And now they'll fake it here on the end around, and instead look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play it out level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Ready, ready. Blow check.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now Fields going to run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he goes down. The Nightfall gain is inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out. Talk about it.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Check white. Opposite. Green.
So all zeros at the half. Time for our halftime report. Here's our buddy Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And here's the Falcons wideout. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is Rashee Rice, one of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. The Chiefs, trying to win the home opener, they have the lead at halftime. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is the dynamic Jaden Daniels. He's accounted for 4 touchdowns in the first half, 3 passing and this one rushing. The Commanders with the lead in the opener at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has done much to speak of. 0-0 is our score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, good-looking return set up here.